I've been really trying hard to keep my prescription for like 3 years or so, because I got really scared that like it go above like 8, and then they really wanted to put me at like -9. So I have this like anxiety and fear. And I think what really make me feel that I decided to like, oh, this is it, I really have to find a solution, was in 2019, like I went to get my eye exam, and then the optometrist said that like actually illegal for him to let me keep my current prescription, because he was saying that I might not be able to see the street signs clearly. So then I was like, oh no, just give me some time, my eyes will get better. So he was like, okay, come back in 2 weeks. And I was like, I have to get this done in 2 weeks. And you know what? In 2 weeks, I went back and I could see the line. I could see well enough that he let me keep my contact lens prescription at that time.
Huh, interesting.
I'm very excited. I've been sitting at that -7.5 for quite a few years. I could hardly see anything. At home, it's just a piece of blurry everywhere. I think when I get down to like maybe in the -5 area, like one time all of a sudden like there's like this artificial like plant in my bathroom, and then I was like, wait a minute, I feel like I could see the texture. It was like there's like a rose, and then I could see the petals, and I was like, what? I think maybe one of the reasons that like I've been reducing consistently, I'm just like so annoyed with my vision. Feel like so motivated. I try to do active focus like all the time. My computer actually sits at 1 meter away. So I'm wearing my normal ones and I'm doing active focus when I'm working.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Yeah, and experiment. You can experiment with that, especially when you're saying, one of the things that you mentioned is sometimes your eyesight seems worse and it's related to your amount of close-up. And it depends on your work environment, obviously, but you might figure out that there is a certain amount of time after which you have a ciliary spasm that just doesn't want to go away. For me, for example, that's about 3 hours. I will get a ciliary spasm that will be kind of stuck if I don't give it a rest after 3 hours. Where is that point where you're overdoing it with your close-up? And the easiest way to do it is to just have an eye chart or something at a distance that's challenging to read when you start working, and just periodically check on that. Because there will be a point at some point where that thing is just blurry, and no matter what, you can't clear it up. And that's when you know your ciliary is just blocked. It makes me sad when I read emails or messages or comments in general when people are not making progress, because I'm always trying to point to this bit of the troubleshooting is really simple. Like it always boils down to what you're saying. I spend 20 minutes on the phone and everything's already blurry. If that's the case and you're not improving, those 20 minutes you have to get rid of.
For the full episode of this Shortsighted podcast, visit the Back to 2020 member forum, where you have access to this and lots more Shortsighted podcast episodes, along with hundreds of pro topic videos I've made over the years, and access to our member forum that has over 90,000 monthly visits. Tons of community and resources to help you on your way to get back to 2020.